Things are about to get done.
Supporting fire!
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Go get it, Uruguay! Speed of light! Hey! With sword comes shadow! Don't blink! Speed of light! Nowhere to hide! Hi! Just like we rehearsed! Incoming! Hey! Speed of light! With sword comes shadow. Don't be scared! Fly! Ready, go!
Torn to oblivion!
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Hi! Try this on for some.
Shine down!
Stay put. Go get it, Uruguay. Incoming. Hey! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
Illusion shattered!
Pull it in! Help! Uruguay! You're up! Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Into the wind.
Check this out.
Stay cool and face your gift. Away now.
The wind knows me. Clouds high.
The birds, don't get too close. I got you covered.
I'm going in!
Check this out.
One with nature.
Here's backup.
Have a safe trip. Let's begin.
Into the wind. Falling leaves.
Adorn, don't get too close.
Everybody stand!
I got you covered.
Stay cool and face your guilt.
Check this out.
I'm going in!
Wind striking.
As one with wind and cloud.
Have a safe trip.
Fire it up. Here's backup.
Teamwork is true!
Stay cool and face your guilt.
Don't get too close.
I'm going in!
The wind knows me.
A moment, please. It's get a little chilly. Let's begin. Have a safe trip. Stay cool and face your guilt.
Supporting fire.
Everybody stand!
Clouds high.
The bird,
A moment, please. It's going to get a little chilly. Let's begin. Have a safe trip.
check this out. I got you covered.
I'm going in!
Wind striking.
As one with wind and cloud.
Looks like it's about time to... Paimon's still curious what Changyun saw the other day. Wow, everyone got here so early.
The sun is shining bright today. The theme of the second pairing couplet. Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest boars and ocean shrimp, lavender melons and matsuta. Based on a given line of poetry, the two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both semantic to buoy your
An inspiration.
by inspiration walk, of course, too.
In short, please roam freely as the mood takes you. Enjoy. Traveler, can you round up Singcho, Chongyun, and the monster?
Oh, is it that thing from yesterday?
Thanks. So, we hope that each of you can keep an eye out for...
Are you sure this is okay? It was just something I ran into, and now we're imposing my business on everyone else.
Oh, please don't say that, Mr.
Besides, I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new cocktail ingredients too. Just think.
The way I see it,
All right. And that...
Now, how about...
You mean...
Not just that. If we all see the same...
That's true.
Why don't we draw lots?
Yeah!
drawing lots?
I've got the slips of paper.
Oh, Paimon! Paimon wants...
Okay, so that...
What a relief. At least I'll have Noelle with me.
then I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Oh, I don't think... that won't be...
I also await your guidance.
Take care, everyone. See you.
Did anyone forget to bring anything? If not,
Wow. Are those ears and tape? Alright. Miss Diona? Is there some.
just call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
Sure. Then, everyone, follow.
I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but soon gave up on the idea. It's just not right to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun.
Right over there, next to the water. That's where I saw it. But it was a little foggy at the time, so I didn't get a clear look.
The view from here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy atmosphere around here. Is this the kind of place you like to take a walk?
I wasn't taking a walk. I come here to train.
Train? Like how knights train for combat?
It's a bit different. As an exorcist of Liyue, my training involves practicing techniques for the exorcism of evil spirits.
Exorcism?
I've always wanted to demonstrate the power of exorcism, but it's a pity. I've never actually gotten the chance.
Changyun is 1 in a million! He has pure yang spirit, so as soon as he gets close, evil spirits run and hide! Huh? Isn't that a good thing?
It's awful. Have you ever heard of an exorcist that's never seen an evil spirit? A lot of people think I'm a fraud because of this condition of mine.
Your physical constitution is far rarer than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today. You should treasure it.
Conqueror of demons.
Is that a friend of yours? Yep, this is Xiao, an Adeptus of Liyue! An Adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before. Hello, Mr. Adeptus?
Just call me Shao.
So, are you here to train too? Or are you out for an inspiration walk?
When I heard about the exorcist's encounter, my suspicions were roused. That's why I'm here. I've already informed the owner of the inn. If you see anything out of the ordinary, return immediately and leave it to me.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to drag even the Conqueror of Demons into this.
I have already patrolled the area and found nothing amiss. Either the anomaly you encountered was no evil spirit, or perhaps it already left.
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
If there's no other business, I'll be taking my leave now.
Yeah, you should come. There's no one else around here anyway.
But
I would also be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Xiao. It is a rare opportunity, and I have many questions about exorcising evil spirits that I would like to ask you.
fine.
Seems like this Adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe all the Adepti in Liyue are like this. Team Chongyun has a new member! Yay!
What? When did this become my team? Now that Adeptus Xiao is joining us, if...
Don't overthink it! Diona, didn't you say you wanted to find some new ingredients?
Yeah, I don't get to come to Liyue very often, so I want to gather some new ingredients while I'm here. I've heard that Liyue's Jueyun...
Uh-huh.
Really?
What the...
As well as Jueyun chilies, I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Are those really fit for human consumption? This is starting to sound like something Xiangling would make. A touch of frost.
Shake it!
Useless.
Okay, this should be a...
Diona, you seem really committed to, making alcoholic drinks available to people of all tastes.
What? No, never! I hate alcohol! When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak clearly, and don't even respond properly. Sometimes, they just sleep on the floor all night. Alcohol is the root of all kinds of evil. So, I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is. Nothing can stand in my way. If it means coming out to Liyue every day to pick fresh Jueyun chilies, then so be it.
Is it really worth all that effort?
Yeah.
But how is that possible? If this is the kind of stuff you're throwing into their drinks, it must taste absolutely vile, surely.
Are you calling me a liar? Well, if you don't believe me, I'll fix you a drink right now. Then you'll see.
No need.
Just you wait.
Oh no. Is she really going to add those Jueyun chilies?
If her claims are true, perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless she's under the influence of some kind of power? Maybe an evil spirit.
No. I sense no trace of the demonic in her. Although there are traces of something else. Something rather special. In Liyue, we might say this child has adeptal affinity.
It's ready. Here, I made one for Xiao too.
Oh boy.
What's wrong? You're not... Don't worry. There isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and...
Surely there's no way this can possibly... Xiao downed it in a single gulp. Oh.
Chongyun drank his too!
This drink...
Delicious! It does have a touch of Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Xiangling's cooking or those drinks Xingqiu makes to mess with me. It's crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Ju-Yun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs to form a heavenly mixture. And oh, the slimes! Can we talk about the slimes? Before this, I never knew that they had such a pure and herby taste, like fresh grass after the rain. The power and purity of nature distilled into a cup. Amazing! Simply unbelievable!
That's right. Slimes are absolutely sublime.
Oh, I failed again! But wait,
I'm great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please, one more. I'm sorry.
it's fine. Oh, looks like this pure yang spirit isn't such a great thing to have after all.
Actually, before I drank it, I very much doubted what you said about your drinks.
Who'd have thought it? Diona and Changyun are actually kind of similar. Xiao, what's wrong?
Look over there.
You mean the leaf?
Something's written on it.
What? You can see that from over. Oh yeah, or it'll get swept.
There's a poem written on it. The Conqueror of Demons has truly amazing vision.
The Paimon
Although the following lines suggest that they...
Why write a poem? The flowing waters are... It makes no sense to me.
That's true. When there's things that...
Is it kind of like wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little.
So, that means that our
You think? That...
But we don't know who wrote it.
Why not go upstream?
upstream?
The ink looks fresh. This withered leaf...
Cool! But how do we make sure that they'll receive it?
We can write extra copies and drop the leaves in different places. As they say, where there's a will, there's a way.
Either way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree and head upstream!
Take your true form! Into the wind. Fallen leaves.
Adorn you! Fire it up! A moment, please. Get a little chilly. Check this out! Don't run away now.
All unclaimed articles should be turned in. So, neither of us saw anything here, right?
Things you never had the chance to say. I have...
At least in the water! Look, it's like a little...
We should probably pick up the pace. We still have a few more...
Okay, let's go! What's this?
No, it's not. I just hope this...
The scenery here is quite beautiful.
Should we set up camp? Oh, please wait a moment.
It's an inspiration walk. There's no need for all that.
Okay. Well, I'll conduct reconnaissance nearby to ensure this area is safe, and see if I can't scavenge any firewood or food while I'm at it.
Wait, reconnaissance?
It means survey the environment and plan our route forward. It's the foundation of all operations.
Are all inspiration walks in Mondstadt this complicated? They're acting like this is completely normal. In that case, I'll conduct reconnaissance with Mika.
Huh? Crumbs.
Very well. Then
So, Singcho, do you, go on inspiration walks often?
I do. I always get bored when I'm cooped up at home. So I head out for a stroll. Life gets busy. You have to steal a moment of leisure when you can.
Cool. Oh! Over there! Firewood!
Time to act. No, my sword!
Final one!
Rain outlines your fate.
With this wood and the food I brought along, we can definitely put together a decent lunch.
You've got quite a knack at wilderness survival. I'll give you that.
Thanks.
Oh?
What? Oh, if I really run into a...
You're too modest, Mika. As long as a righteous heart...
That all sounded pretty profound.
Hello? Are you okay?
Oh...
Time to act. Time to act.
you're back. Did everything go smoothly? Do you need a cloth to wipe the sweat from your brow?
No need, thanks. All clear. There's no danger in the vicinity. Noelle!
Truly astounding.
Really? Then what do you usually eat when you're out?
Oh, well,
By sneaking out, you...
that's right. Or sometimes I'll tell a cover story.
But if you get caught...
So just don't get caught.
Huh. Anyway...
Well, now that I think about it...
Huh?
You're always happy to... Oh, remember that time?
Oh? Sounds like...
Don't. Oh, please.
Miss Hoot's house...
You can write about anything, looking at core lapis.
So we have to connect our internal world...
Exactly. But that's just one of many possible methods. Perhaps you might gaze out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart is laden by sorrows that even the rushing waters below cannot wash away.
Huh? Wait! I saw her at the gala yesterday. She wrote one of the riddles we... Why don't we go say hi?
Hello, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again.
Hello. Are you here on your inspiration walk too?
Yes. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Xingqiu, and this is Noelle and Mika.
Thank you for accepting our answer to— Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun.
So, Miss Caliroy, are you from Fontaine?
That's right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate. It looked fun, so I thought I'd drop in.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me. It was uniquely evocative. Have you studied Liyue poetry before?
I haven't, actually. Amazing.
We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance. Well, since we're all here, why not—
Huh?
We can walk and talk.
I'd personally like to hear—
Woohoo! The first team is back.
Huh? The others have yet to return?
Come on! Let's hurry!
Just how far did you all go?
Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths.
Paimon gets tired. Oh, no. Sound, huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while—
Indeed.
Hi, everyone.
Hello! Wait. Xiao? Xiao!
Now that we've all regrouped, let's...
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hu Tao's always on the ball. Anytime, anywhere, she'll answer your call.
Are the theatrics really necessary? We're already on day 2 of the festival, the opening ceremony.
But my dear, dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us.
Director Hu's manner is as exuberant as ever. It always makes quite an impression.
Oh, boy! Now this is a surprise.
Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody very important.
Yes. He's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge.
Allow me to introduce you all to Zhongli, a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. His expertise is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic. He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified poetry expert, and so we have invited him here tonight to judge the compositions.
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with a few lines of classical poetry. Should you consider me to be remiss in my appraisal of your own compositions, please correct me.
Yeah, enough with the modesty already. If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous. Just focus on judging.
Please rest assured that I shall rise to the occasion, Director.
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great! Equal numbers on both sides.
Huh? Are you counting me too? Okay, fine. But consider this a favor.
With our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event to the Three Nations Congenial Poetry Gala. Also, I'm just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half-teammate at most. That kind of puts Team Traveler at a bit of a disadvantage. Well, how about this? I'll join in as well. Director Hu Tao, here to help out in your hour of greatest need. What does everyone think?
Naturally, the more the merrier. Being the host of the—
Then it's—
What about me? Shall I keep track of the score?
No need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be competitive. But what do you think, Judge Zhongli?
I concur, Director. Moreover, it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and since this is a congenial poetry gala. Should we not begin with inspiration and finish with friendly conversation? The aim being for all participants to enjoy themselves.
That's a relief. I was so nervous about...
Couldn't have asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquently. So, without further ado...
No problem. Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution. Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury inside a Shinue kiosk booth.
What? He managed to think of one already? Oh, he seems like a real expert at this.
Shinue Kiosk. Should that be paired with Lily Pavilion? Or are they too similar for a couplet? Oh, this is pretty difficult.
Shinue Kiosk. Okay, I got something. Surrounded by history, outside...
Wow! Chongyun completed the couplet!
Shinue Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng is a prominent historical landmark. These two iconic locations form a complementary pair. The imagery also contrasts rather well between the two halves of the couplet. One half describing a leisurely and comfortable indoor scene, the other portraying a hazardous outdoor scenario where there is no protection from the elements.
Huh? I was just describing what I experienced that day. I guess I just got lucky. All right then. I guess I'll start the next couplet. Mind pines for Mingyun. Flesh confined to Qingse. Spirit striding high on Zhuyun's clouds.
Oh, Chongyun, you dark horse. Looks like you came to play today.
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations, whose life is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above the clouds. The use of various locations for their symbolism is quite novel indeed.
Oh! Soul shines like jade stone, dressed in finest silkware. Lucent heart still beats within me now.
Wow, how did Noel...
A superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character, with a pure and clear heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects. Truly the work of a skilled poet.
That was a commendable couplet.
All thanks to your guidance while we were out on our inspiration walk. I'd like to start the next couplet. Up into the misty karst, down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
Lotus seed and bird egg soup? What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the couplet?
No. Everyone's poems are so complicated. But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe because I mixed a similar drink recently.
North beyond the Starfell Lake. South across the windswept plains. Just for berries squeezed and mint infused.
No wonder everyone praises the traveler so highly. You answered so quickly.
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the terrain in question and the local plants that may be found there. The two of you...
Does this mean I helped? Meowza!
Hey now, Zhongli. Don't just praise everything you hear. You should question and press them a bit. Don't worry about upsetting anyone. After all, I'm here to take the heat.
Then allow me to try another. Qingxin has no heart. Still, it soothes the human heart.
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingxin? This is a hard one to match.
Sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
Sweet dream. Does that really match?
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I shall act according to the director's wishes and ask you, what is the link between Sweet Dream and Qingxin?
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before bed will make you sleep well, right? You're a...
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
Points for me, points for thee. This judge gives out points for free. But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's push the envelope a little. Go nuts!
Oh? In that case, why don't you finish this one for me, Hu Tao? Round moon in the heavens, full moon at...
Oh, square meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice, decorate with cuboids of meat.
Huh? Well,
We have ourselves a pedant's couplet. The two halves have no thematic connection, yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just tell me if I got a point or not.
Of course you did. I presumed it went without saying.
Ahem. Through Cheongji, I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march. In Dihua, the silver grass grows in 2 styles, but horsetails don't trot out the marsh.
From vendors, I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner, I sizzled the lot. At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks, but 15 won't fit in the pot.
Huh?
So that's a pedant's couplet. Paimon thinks I thought of one. Wolf hooks can't hook Baron Bunny. Aw, that's a cute couplet.
Sweet flowers can't outsweet Sister Barbara.
Huh?
Now, that's the passion we like to see. Although, unfortunately, your response was technically one...
In that case, Whopper flowers can't whop Jumpy Dumpty.
Oh, this Mondstadter's got talent.
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs.
Wow, Noelle came up with another one! Come on, match the couplet. Paimon knows you can do it. Do you really think Paimon has what it takes? Fine, Paimon will give it a whirl. Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs. Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm. What? Really?
Yes, very good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes, and it was perfectly juxtaposed against the atmosphere of leisurely reading with a cup of freshly brewed tea.
Really? Maybe Paimon has a knack for this after all.
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
I really enjoyed myself too. I never knew Liyue's couplet poetry was so much fun.
You were amazing today, Noelle. You did so many couplets. Paimon especially liked your one about reading Heart of Clear Springs. Paimon never could have thought of that.
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay? You look like you're getting tired.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Although, I do have a question I'd like to ask. Have all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
I haven't actually read it.
My dad told me the story once. It's about a spring fairy and a young boy.
Oh, yes. The story of a spring fairy who left her homeland and met a boy under the moonlight in a faraway land. The boy poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his stories. Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy. But the spring fairy didn't understand human love
and was afraid that making a promise to him would ultimately end in tragedy. And I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about the kiss to her.
In the end, the spring fairy left the boy and was never heard from again.
Oh, yes, that's it. Many years went by, and the boy became an old man. But he never stopped believing that the fairy was real, and not just a dream.
Sounds like a tragic tale.
So, what do you guys think of the spring fairy in the story?
I'm sure she made her decision with the best of intentions, but the boy couldn't hope to understand why she left. It's a shame that the misunderstanding never got cleared up.
Well, do you think she should go back and see that boy again, if she ever had another chance?
Now? But isn't he an old man by the end of the story?
Isn't it a bit late? What if it just led to more regrets? Oh, sorry. Oh, maybe I'm being too pessimistic.
If Paimon was that boy... Actually, Paimon would
I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still going strong over here. Are you coming up with more couplets? Need my help?
Stick to hosting, Tone Deaf Bard. If you get involved, you only match every couplet yourself and not leave any for the rest of us.
I never knew you had such a high opinion of my abilities, Paimon. But the couplet games are all over now. Tomorrow's theme...
Do we have to share our own poems with everyone?
That's right. If you're not feeling confident,
I'll sign up.
Oh, me too.
Hold on there, Buster. Before you start peddling your classes, just how much freedom is there with this freestyle poetry exactly? Aren't there any requirements at all?
it's as free as the winds that blow. And there's nothing freer. There are no limits to genre, form, content, or anything else. So long as it comes from the heart, you're welcome to give it a try. There's no better chance to express your innermost thoughts.
Whoa, that's almost too much freedom. Paimon can't decide. Will you come too, Kelly Roy? Paimon wants to see what you write.
Oh, yes. I'll be there.
Ugh, my nose is starting to itch again. All right, I shall leave you to privately ponder your poems and bid you all good night. See you tomorrow.
Huh? Looks like we're...
Morning, friends.
Noelle has other duties.
Oh, okay. I got here really
Are you talking about the girl? She looked a little
upset. Oh no, what should we do? Was it something we said last...
I agree. If she's running...
Huh? You're all going.
Shall we start with the bridge?
Good idea. We'll be...
Not bad.
Oh, so this is the place? We ran into her here yesterday, too. She looked like something was weighing on her mind.
It's also not far.
Huh.
Oh, right. We were so busy matching couplets we forgot to mention.
Interesting. I wonder, could Miss Callie Roy have been the one who wrote that poem on the leaf?
What makes you say that?
Oh, sorry. It's just...
Now that you mention it.
Huh? Hey, look! Over there! Another leaf! Wow, you're right! And this one has writing on it, too! After that leaf! Why does it have to... Can't you just fly a...
It stopped.
We finally caught it.
Are the words still legible? Or have they been washed out?
Looks like the ink's intact. Let Paimon take a look at what it says. Huh? This is related to the poem we wrote in reply yesterday. She must have picked up one of our leaves. Spring. Young boy. It's looking a lot like Callie Roe was the one who wrote this.
She seems to care a lot about that story, huh?
Actually, when Paimon first saw her, Paimon was wondering, do you think... is it possible that she's...
Based on the current and accounting for wind strength... This should be far enough upstream. Let's split up and search the area.
Callie Roe! Callie Roe! She's surrounded by hilly churls! Let's go save her!
One with nature.
A moment, please.
Stay cool and face your gift.
Callie Roe, are you okay? It's a huge...
This is exactly what I saw the other day.
Huh? Oh no!
That voice is definitely...
How did this happen? Please wait a moment. Oh no. Did I use up too much energy?
How did you... What's going on here? Miss Callie Roe, are you some kind of adeptus?
No. I'm so sorry for deceiving you all for so long. Actually, I'm an Oceanid who flowed here from Fontaine long ago.
What's an Oceanid?
Ah, the Grandmasters mentioned them before. The Oceanids were the familiars of the former Hydro Archon. They all fled Fontaine after the Archon died and settled across the world.
That's correct. Though, to tell you the truth, I can't even completely recall how I found myself here. I have a vague and all I know is, eventually, Springvale is a...
So you're the
Yes, Diona. And I remember you too, you know.
Really?
Your favorite little...
Yep! All those childhood memories. So they weren't just a dream.
So, if this is true, then all those things written on the leaves...
I see. So you're... well...
No wonder you were... So...
Is Finch. I always loved listening to people's dreams. And still do, whether they're beautiful. One night, I like humans. Yes, sometimes.
Aww.
But what I felt... So...
Oh...
My strength returns. I once hoped that Finch would be able to move, but after seeing so much, this feeling of one... But I'm also scared.
Oh.
It really is.
Please go see him.
Huh?
I know Grandpa Finch, and he's a really kind He often tells me and even though Grandpa Finch loves adventures, I believe that he's serious about his feelings for you, Miss Callie Roy. So if you want to see him Huh?
I understand. That's... I will go back and see Finch.
You will?
But...
Sure. Just...
Would you come to... I cannot maintain this...
Leave it to me! I'm really close with Grandpa Finch!
Also, please keep...
Your secret is safe with...
I won't tell anyone.
Great. I can't...
What's wrong?
No, I'm sorry. It's just that my mind's racing. As much as I want to talk to him again, I'm still worried that a poem? Okay, and it will be called...
Are you okay?
It's nothing. I'm just scared that I won't be able to maintain this form much longer.
Okay, don't panic. Wait here, Callie Roy. I'll go fetch Grandpa Finch.
Take it slow, Diona. Finch isn't a young man anymore. He's not as steady on his feet. I can still... hold on.
Okay, stay strong. You can do it.
Is that Diona? You're back early today.
Today's your special day, Grandpa Finch. Can you come with me?
Oh? Well, where are we going?
Over there, to the waterfall. Just come with me already. This is extremely important.
But I promised your father...
Grandpa Finch!
All right.
That's more like it. Over here! Over here! It's okay.
What's all this? What are all these people doing here? Even Mika's here? How's work been going lately? And even some friends from abroad, if I'm not mistaken. You do know that today's not my birthday, don't you?
Greetings, Mr. Finch. My name is Chong Yoon. We all met at the poetry gala, and... well...
Finch.
That voice.
I didn't think you'd still remember.
Oh, I remember. I remember all right. Although your appearance is different than I recall. Back then, you looked like you'd stepped right out of a fairy tale. but I'm one to talk. Of course, a fairy from a fairy tale can change forms.
Oh, even after all...
I thought you were only able to appear in the dead of night. There have been times when I'm
sorry I kept you waiting for...
Oh, it can't have been that long.
Finch, would you like...
A poem? You write poetry now? Well, of...
In that case... Far from my native land I roamed. In streams I slept, many seasons I met as the sun set and rose. I searched for a garden to call a home, and the moonlight ebbed as the water flowed. A soft breeze beckoned me unto a spring. Sleep, weary wanderer, your journey is over. May the dancing petals sweeten your slumber. At dawn, I hummed the melody of a distant stream, and the songs in the night serenaded my dreams. A boy's tender tears trembled through the water, stirring me more than any starlight sonata. He wove me a wreath from past petals and future buds. I crossed beyond the veil of dreams to the realm of flesh and blood. Look at the love that shines from his eager gaze. Answer the call of his heart, lest this moment go to waste. The kittens and fireflies invited my heartstrings to sing, but I was a stranger to the melody of mankind, and knew not how this tune should begin. As the river of dreams trickled into the ocean blue, every time a crystal fly flapped its wings, older it seemed he grew. But I learned to fathom human ways each stumbling step I took, and clouds of confusion became crystal clear in the vulnerable verse I wrote. As seed yearns for soil and trees for the sun, a once foreign melody inside my heart sung, and it cried out your name on every string it could strum. Now, I give my dream to you. May it be in your slumber a sweet spring to quench your thirst. Now, I hand my heart to you, praying my belated promise might meet, still with your trust.
Yes. This is how I remember you from when we first met. All those years ago. It really has been a long, old time, hasn't it?
Finch,
It's okay. I understand. Your poem, it explains everything.
Thank you, Finch. Please, take this.
It's so beautiful.
This is a droplet of water condensed from my own power. Finch, I don't have a physical form like humans, and I can't stay by your side. I don't know how long it'll be before I can change back into human form again. But as long as this droplet remains with you, our hearts will always be connected. No matter the distance between us, I will always be one with the spring. From this day onwards, if you call me, I will meet you in your dreams.
It's so romantic!
You've really learned a lot, haven't you?
Does it bother you?
How could it possibly? This is the happiest moment of my life. I just worry that once I go to sleep, I won't ever want to wake up again.
Huh? Don't
I'm only joking. It seems that you still have...
Is that right? Grandpa Finch and Kelly Rowie look so happy. Oh, what a perfect moment.
Diona, thank you for fetching Finch for me. I've never forgotten you either.
I used to chat with you a lot. Wasn't it ever annoying?
Of course not. You are one of the truest friends I have in the entire world. That's why I gave you your gift, so that a part of me could always be with you.
Huh?
Wait. So is Diona's ability to mix delicious drinks from disgusting ingredients a blessing from this water spirit? And if so, is it also possible that my pure yang spirit is a gift from some being?
My physical form, Finch.
Yes?
I've never regretted meeting you, or deciding to talk to you that night. Not once. All...
It probably goes without saying.
Although, it was different from in the stories. That fateful night, I never gave you that kiss. This gift that represents my promise and my love. I give it to you now.
Huh?
It's okay, everyone. She's gone now.
What? But Grandpa Finch...
Don't worry now. She hasn't gone far. Just like she said, she'll always be one with the spring. By our side and in our dreams.
Huh, this wasn't locked. How convenient. Have you ever seen these stickers on my back? Do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes. Ah, this wasn't locked. How convenient.
Looks like you're in much better spirits than before. Hu-Tao's a step ahead. She's already talking about printing a poetry anthology. She said she can't wait for everyone's final words because I'm itching to pull the trigger. By which I assume she meant she eagerly anticipates receiving everyone's freestyle poetry submissions to help her close the deal.
Where have you all been? I've been waiting here forever.
Perhaps they lacked sufficient inspiration and wished to have an emergency communion with nature. And with any luck, I'll bet they heard some fine poetry along the way.
Code Death Bard! Does this mean that right from the start you... Oh,
Huh? Did I? Diona! You...
Huh? So, just...
Really? Must be the breeze.
Yeah!
So even Mika's in on it? Chongyun, how about you tell me what happened on the... I'm willing to bet that...
I appreciate the gesture, but... And I'm starting...
Huh? Okay, that can...
The academia.
Did you hear what happened?
Ugh, what happened this time?
I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but soon gave up on the idea. It's just not right to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun. If you ever see any stickers on my back, do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes. A word of advice, don't break the law. Is there anything else? Yeah, seriously, don't break the law. I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but soon gave up on the idea. It's just not right to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The bird.
Transfiguration! Cryo incarnate!
It's gonna get a little chilly. Don't run away now.
The wind knows me.
My will embodied!
Have a safe trip.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
A moment, please.
Into the wind. Clouds hide. The birds come. Check this out.
Transfiguration! Do your master's bidding!
Supporting fire. As one with wind and cloud.
Unleash!
Fire it up.
Let's begin. It's gonna get a little chilly. Time to improvise.
Don't get too close.
Take your true form!
Wind strike.
A moment, please.
wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn, fire it up!
Manifest! Cryo incarnate!
Way now. Have a safe trip.
Check this out. Here's back.
My will embodied! Transfiguration!
Clouds high. The bird, a moment, please.
Stay cool and face your gift.
Take your true form!
As one with wind and cloud.
Do your master's bidding!
Way now. Have a safe trip.
Wind strike.
Obey!
Fire it up. Supporting fire.
Fallen leaves, adorn.
Let's begin.
Take your true form. My will embody.
A moment, please.
Unleash!
Check this out. Let's begin. Stay cool and face your guilt.
Into the wind.
One with wind and cleft, fire it up!
Take your true form. My will.
A moment, please.
Clouds high.
The bird?
Transfiguration.
Don't get too close. Here's back.
By ordinance divine.
Away now. Have a safe trip. Let's begin. Did you know?
Fire it up!
My will embodied.
Wind strider. Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night!
This could get a little chilly.
Cryo incarnate. Take your true form.
Don't get too close! I got you covered!
Clouds high.
The bird?
Stay cool and face your guilt.
Ad Astra.
This realm is... If you ever had...
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Human body.
Guess I should take you more seriously. A moment, please. No use hiding back there.
Check this out!
Unleash! Take your true form!
Let's begin. Have a safe trip!
Some you win, and some you lose.
one with wind and cloud!
Do your master's bidding!
Let's begin. Way now. Stay cool and face your gift. A moment, please.
Fire it up!
Way now.
It's raining? That's all right. The real problem would be if we could feel water dripping on our heads in the fortress of Meripede.
Let's begin. Way now. A moment, please. Have a safe trip. Let's begin.
They say there's nothing new under the sun, but some...